Having recruited through the bull market through to 2008, right through to when Lehman Brothers went bust and all the subsequent disastrous years, we went into a big decline, then back into a bull market, and 2018, well, there's no crystal ball about it, to be honest. But one thing that has remained consistent in my experience in all of this is the demand for top talent. This has never changed, whether a company is doing well, poorly, or whether the market is doing well or poorly. The same thing has always been there, and that is a war for top talent. Companies always talk about our greatest asset being our people. Very, very rarely do I actually see that being engaged in a sophisticated recruitment strategy. And what we find ourselves now is a position where baby boomers are starting to retire, and those gaps in the workplace will have to be filled by Generation X, Gen Y, or Millennials, or whatever we refer to them now. And employers are looking for the same thing. We also operate in a time of sophisticated job seekers. So there's a difference between active and passive candidates. Active candidates are people that clicking apply online or sending their CV proactively, often to multiple parties, multiple employers. The passive candidate, which is the type of person you should be interested in, these are candidates that don't apply to anything. They don't even have a CV, they might not even have a LinkedIn profile, they're quite dismissive of recruiters sometimes, particularly sort of high street recruiters. These are the job seekers that are hard to find and even harder to move. Getting them to even engage with you and come and have a conversation with you is extremely difficult. And it's not a case of throwing more money at this small pool of talent. It's actually about engaging with them long before they even think about making a move. So next time you start considering your recruitment process, first you remember that it can easily take 3 to 6 months to get a great person on board. Secondly, remember that the first engagement with them is critical. If your young HR intern person contacts them with a poorly written email, it's unlikely that that individual will reply at all. But what you should be doing is looking at having recruitment as part of your core strategy in your business. Give those individuals VIP treatment. Have marketing departments involved in your recruitment process. That's right, sophisticated job seekers want to talk to marketing. They want to talk to the brand. They want the brand to talk back to them. And time and again, and you would expect me to say this, but don't use too many agencies. It makes sense to cast a wide net. You might get more CVs. In principle, that makes sense. It does not work. The same way that putting an advert on Gumtree or Careers24, it does not work. All you do is increase the amount of spam that you get. Sophisticated job seekers are also turned off by having too many approaches, too many calls. So if 3 or 4 agencies are calling the same individual, they're going to get 3 or 4 different versions of the same job, and will actually question whether the employer is serious about hiring for this role or not. Make sure that your recruitment strategy for 2018 is geared towards sophisticated job seekers, and you will attract great people this year and moving forward.